What happens when a long-lost warrior emerges from the shadows to confront the reigning monarch of the squared circle? Brace yourselves, WWE aficionados, as we delve into the tantalizing realm of possibilities that await Jimmy Uso upon his thunderous return to WWE SmackDown next week. Will he rekindle the flames of rivalry with the indomitable Roman Reigns? Can he redefine the tag team scene with an explosive partner? Might he orchestrate a jaw-dropping betrayal, shattering loyalties? Or could he be harboring an audacious master plan to outwit the tribal chief? The battleground is set, the questions loom, and the excitement is palpable. Let's get started. WWE's Friday Night SmackDown delivered an action-packed spectacle, with the spotlight fixed on none other than the rated R superstar, Edge, and the swirling rumors of his potential retirement. However, the event wasn't short on showcasing other luminary talents, such as LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and the Street Profits, ensuring a dynamic experience. Curiously, the Bloodline, which had dominated the blue brand for the past 3 years, took a backseat this time around. Except for a brief recap, the only Bloodline member to grace the stage was Paul Heyman. The former mastermind behind Extreme Championship Wrestling engaged in a crafty interview with Kayla Braxton before pivoting to an incoming call. Heyman intriguingly hinted about Jimmy Uso's imminent return, citing an undisclosed insider as the source. While his details were intentionally nebulous, the fervor among fans regarding Uso's comeback is palpable. With the Bloodline's equilibrium in question, what lies ahead for Jimmy? What's on the horizon for his appearance next week? Let's delve into 4 compelling things Jimmy Uso could traverse upon his resounding return to WWE SmackDown. Number 4, Jimmy Uso could start a feud unrelated to his family. In the recent WWE SmackDown episode, a rare occurrence unfolded with the Bloodline taking a back seat. This shift can be attributed partly to Jey Uso's departure and Roman Reigns adopting a part-time schedule, causing the faction's trajectory to splinter. Sami Zayn's exit propelled him towards Raw, while Jey's departure from both the group and WWE itself further reshaped the landscape. Jimmy Uso's exit from the faction has added to this evolution. As a result, only Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns remain active members, making the group's presence contingent on their availability. With the Bloodline's dynamics undergoing transformation, Jimmy Uso might chart a fresh course rather than persist in the Bloodline saga. One potential avenue could see him vying for a place in the United States Championship contention. Given his history, Jimmy's solo clash with Rey Mysterio, once adversaries in their respective tag teams, could potentially be reignited, this time on an individual stage. Number 3, he could beg for forgiveness from the Bloodline. The revelation about Jimmy Uso's imminent return was made by none other than Paul Heyman, who intriguingly chose to withhold the identity of his source. This unexpected news being delivered to Heyman, of all individuals, added an extra layer of curiosity to the unfolding scenario. Speculation points towards the possibility that Jimmy Uso himself or a representative close to him might have been the source of this revelation. If this speculation holds true, it could indicate that Jimmy Uso's return to WWE SmackDown next week is not merely for the sake of his own re-entry, but to mend bridges with the Bloodline. In a previous episode, Roman Reigns extended a figurative olive branch to Jimmy, offering him the world, from material possessions like money and cars to intangible promises. However, the elder Uso twin turned down these overtures, a decision that resonated even more strongly when Jey also walked away. With his brother's departure leaving him isolated, could Jimmy now swallow his pride, seek reconciliation, and strive to regain his place within the faction he was once an integral part of? While such a turn of events might disappoint some fans, the narrative potential is undeniable. Number 2, Jimmy could call out Jey Uso after the twin shockingly quit. In a seismic shift on last week's Friday Night SmackDown, Jey Uso sent shockwaves through the WWE landscape. The emotional turmoil he experienced as a member of the Anoa'i family was on full display as he found himself ridiculed and manipulated by those he held closest. In a defiant response, he unleashed his frustrations. Both Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa bore the brunt of Jey's emotional outburst as he physically confronted them. In a tense encounter with his twin, Jimmy, who attempted a reconciliatory gesture that seemed fraught with manipulation, Jey struck back with a resounding super kick. The culmination? Jey's unexpected resignation from WWE left fans astonished and reverberating with questions. The aftermath of this bombshell could see Jimmy Uso stepping back onto the SmackDown stage, primed to confront his tumultuous relationship with his brother. While one possible trajectory involves employing deception to mend their bond, another avenue emerges. Jimmy might opt for a direct approach, issuing a challenge to Jay. This challenge could demand that Jay confront the situation head-on, urging him to face the consequences of his actions maturely. Such a clash of emotions and wills promises an electrifying and intense moment in WWE history. Number 1. He could challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. A compelling argument can be made that a significant catalyst for Jimmy Uso's challenges within WWE has consistently been Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief's pattern of verbal aggression and manipulation towards his own family, including Jimmy, has left an indelible impact. While Jimmy's actions at WWE SummerSlam, where he played a role in thwarting his brother's victory against Roman, can't be defended, fans can empathize with a key aspect. Over the past years, Jimmy has found himself often overshadowed by Jay. The spotlight, monikers, cheers, and opportunities gravitated towards his younger twin, leaving Jimmy grappling with frustration. Possibly re-emerging on SmackDown, a resolute Jimmy Uso might strive to assert his claim to both Roman's championship and his Tribal Chief status. A proposition that could raise eyebrows is Jimmy challenging Roman to engage in a tribal combat scenario. While undoubtedly risky, with Jay's absence, Jimmy could potentially metamorphose into the Uso that garners widespread acclaim and attention, the role he's longed for. What do you think, guys? Will he reignite the flames of rivalry with Roman Reigns or embark on an entirely new path? Perhaps it's time for him to seek redemption from his estranged brother Jay or even challenge the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns, for the coveted WWE Universal Championship. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and for more pulse-pounding wrestling updates, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to Wrestling Matters. Until next time, let the speculation continue.